to know how to get laid immediately? Are you trying to get it wet, but you're dry? Well, look no further. Are you trying to make the ladies want to do the I was just trying to think of like an old guy saying for sexual intercourse. The something tango, the dirty tango. You guys want to do the dirty tango? This is how to get laid with your friend. An ear for men, an old guy who's definitely joined the Red Pills men's meeting. This red pill divorced man. This guy has a video on how to get laid. He's gonna tell you how to do it. He's gonna get you laid so fast. Let's hear his tips. This sexually active, vibrant man.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Paul Elam here with part 1 of a new series titled How to Get Laid.
Let's go.
In my recent hangout on air with Rossi, an idea he addressed more than once in the discussion was that there was little to nothing in my work that served young men in the area of fulfilling their desire for sex with women. Actually, I have addressed this in some detail in the past.
Here is my response on how to have sexual relations with women. Yes, do tell us.
Links to the videos are in the low bar. Still, my contention with Roosh was that woven throughout the larger body of my work is a consistent message that in fact increases sexual opportunities for men of all ages. The major difference is that while Roosh's style is equivalent to driving through a construction zone, ignoring the caution signs and at twice the speed limit, my approach is more cautious, conscious, and credible. What I have not addressed in the past to any great degree is some of the more obvious fundamentals.
This is funny.
I'll do so now.
The red pill community being like, no, actually, this is how to do it. And the ladies are like, it's not how to do it. This isn't the way to do this, and it's not going to work. And they're like, oh, yeah,
I think a lot of young men need to hear this, but because it is obligatory to start from the ground up. 2 biggies to get out of the way are personal hygiene and weight. The first, hygiene, is simple.
This is true.
Make sure you're clean and well-groomed. Dressing nice doesn't hurt, but I don't suggest looking like you're a GQ reader either. The other big
a GQ reader
is weight, but it is a more flexible problem than hygiene.
That's true.
Morbid obesity is a non-starter. And besides, if you're morbidly obese, you should probably be talking to a doctor before you attempt sex, possibly even with your hand. However, guys with a moderate amount of extra luggage can do well if they know how to dress. Clothes that fit and flow well around the body work. Man tits trying to bust through a t-shirt and a belt line that looks like a seismic fault circling your body gives you a Pillsbury Doughboy look that doesn't work.
I see.
Those are the only real basics, guys. Everything else is attitude, personality, and self-perception. Everything else, and I mean everything, is internal.
Is this? Hold on. This is all true so far. I'm worried about what the internal part is.
I hope you have a fantastic day.
He's already done the fashion, but like he's not wrong about like hygiene, self-perception, and like being a sociable person. I'm wondering when we get into the. I mean, there seems to be some latent toxicity, but I'm wondering how we get there. Ghost Dad, an anonymous gifter. Thanks, everyone to Velho. Thank you so much. A little drop of momentum, chat.
This is where what I have to say about getting laid radically departs from what you will hear from most PUAs.
You're a pickup artist? Wowzers.
As always, I think in terms of the larger lesson. So my intent here is to
My
not
dick
only
is actually so moist it's dripping.
Fuck. Thanks this
inform you of how to succeed with women, but how to do so without turning into kind of a lounge lizard ready to pounce on anything with a vagina. In that light, the first things you need to learn are not about hypergamy, reproductive strategy, tossing negs, passing shit tests, or any other technique-based bullshit. Frankly, all that stuff is self-betraying garbage for weak, insecure men who don't believe in themselves.
I agree, and also I disagree. Fascinating. A new era of pickup artists.
So they resort to selling themselves like they were a used car. Let me put it this way. The very first step to success with women is to forget about success with women.
That's true, too.
I mean that literally.
Yeah, true.
Well,
like, very true. Huh. Uh-oh. This might be those other diets that were... Well, he's still selling a little bit of bullshit, but, like, this is true.
There may be 1 out of 100 guys who are so naturally gifted as used car salesmen, guys who can fake their way into a brief sexual encounter before she actually looks under the hood.
Whoa.
Most men are not cut from that fabric. Their efforts to play a player will come across as exactly what they are: needy and weak. If you've been around for any length of time, I'm assuming you know that needy and weak are not components of a chick magnet.
It has to do.
They rate right up there with drooling and sticking one finger up your nostrils so you can blow snot out of the other.
Wow. SMG Hottie, thanks for the 70 bits.
Since the problem here is that you're being advised to fake your way into a woman's bed, let's explore the possibility of getting there without faking.
True.
It's as simple as understanding the difference between phony and real indifference. Women, like all other human beings, are attracted to 2 things. One is strength, or power, if you like. The other thing they're attracted to are the things they can't have. Keep this in mind as we go along.
Okay, so this is where he's losing me.
Making pussy the sole focus of your existence is the ultimate drain to personal power.
That's true, I guess.
So naturally, you need something else to focus on.
Okay.
Something more important to you than a fleeting smile of approval or an ambiguous hint of interest from a woman.
True.
You need something at which to excel. Rather than just enjoy music, learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to write or create art. Learn how to build or design.
Sure.
Most importantly, choose something that you love, not something in which you have to fake interest. The more engrossed you become in it, the better.
Yeah, have an interest. This is true.
Why? Because excelling at something, anything, is a form of power. Excelling at something you love
Hate the framing.
is self-actualization, which is perhaps the ultimate power.
Hate the framing of this. True, being into stuff is cool. Like something that you actually do and being proud of it and having, like, yeah, there's something to be said of that. We like people with hobbies.
You can't fake your way into that. It is not a trick or a technique. It is a part of your path to more fully realize who you are as a human being. And it happens to attract women. Artists and artisans, creators of all manner, command attention. They elicit respect from men and women alike, especially fans of their particular craft.
Me.
It doesn't matter if you master the piano, collect stamps, or design video games. Being known for excellence in any circle will put the available women in that circle more at your disposal.
Disposal?
The women are at my disposal.
Perfect.
Available sex is gravy, not the meat. Get your head into that, motherfuckers. You are the meat.
Ooh. I do like... Okay, so there's a little bit of, is this a psyop? Is he just using some toxic language to get through to red pillars? Pretty okay. But I don't know if he's the guy. Like, I don't know if I believe him, you know?
Treat yourself like it, and so will others.
You're the meat.
Treat
chat.
yourself like an empty bowl waiting to be filled if you like, but don't complain about the world seeing you for what you are. The pursuit of pussy is a pathetic substitute for the pursuit of excellence.
Okay, we're going to turn into some Patrick Bateman motherfuckers if they take this too literally, because he's using the wrong words, but okay. The pursuit of happiness is not also the pursuit of pussy.
Your dick can't and won't understand this any more than an empty stomach can see the difference between buying a plate of food versus learning how to grow a regular supply of it. Overcoming that kind of internal drive forces you to rise above base instincts long enough to see the big picture. Think of this as thinking on behalf of your dick rather than letting your dick think for you. The point here is that you have a choice. You can be an accomplished, self-actualized man who naturally commands the attention of women and the respect of men through the pursuit of your own very personal passions, or you can just learn to parrot some gimmicks, acting like someone you're not in order to fool someone into sex with you.
This is decent advice, and I think he needs one more layer. He needs one more layer to get through to like, and we don't have to be pieces of shit to each other or women. We don't have to be pieces of shit. But it's not going to work.
Either way you choose with enough effort will probably work, but I do challenge you to ask yourself some questions. If you're put in a position that you have to trust another man with something important, something vital to your life, who would you be more likely to depend on? The man whose ambitions rises above his base instincts, or the man who will say and do most anything to get what he wants? Which of these men do you think will get
what's going on here? Are we in the Twilight Zone? No, not really.
more satisfaction from life? Which one is the man you want to be? Yes, this implies values and why they are such a critically important part of sexual success. That video is next up in my series on how to get laid. Until then, we'll see you next time.
This guy looks like someone's stepdad. You know what I mean? Looks like a stepdad. So he is right a little bit. You just seeing women as pieces of meat and only getting your validation from interaction with women is absolutely a problem. A lot of people don't think they do it, but they really do. They place a lot of it like, well, no one will love me, so I'm not even going to love myself. But the first step is to love yourself, and then people will love you. They will love you back. That's just how it works, man. But this isn't what he's saying. Not necessarily. He's getting there. That's a good first step for a red pillar. This is if there's a right-wing gateway, this is a left-wing gateway. Well, I was total dog shit, and I listened to this, and well, I don't really agree with it anymore, but it was better advice than Roosh V's. It's true. Good job, I guess. I guess my advice to get laid would be, again, similar, but the language would be different. Like, yes, stop making that your personality. Like, you will fuck more when you're not looking to fuck a lot of the time, if that makes sense. At least you'll fuck well. You might not fuck all the time, but you'll fuck well.